What's happening, YouTube? Another issue of your monthly entertainment. Yup, I've got some PU shenanigans for you today, against a guy by the name of BlazeShadowthorn. Now, this name might not tell you much, but this is in fact a man who's been recording battles for me using his capture card for nearly a year now. Time has changed, and currently, I am able to record videos on my own using Citra as I have shown in the other video, but still, the least I could do for this man in return is battling him. I'm using the same team that I have used against B2J135, who is another man that recorded a ton of battles for me by the way, but after getting very nearly smashed by Shedinja, I have decided to replace specially defensive Flareon with Bandit Magmar. Yup, straight up Bandit. This thing does not fuck around, as you are about to see. On Shadowthorn's team, there is a definition of PU stuff and a Dusknor, seeing which I was like, hold up, a Dusknor? You must have confused the tiers, we aren't playing, are you? And then I checked and realized, Dusknor is PU. And guess what? So is Dusclops. What the fuck? Last time I remember, Dusclops was chilling in black 2 and white 2 UU. What happened? Knockoff happened. They got knocked down to PU. I guess we gotta live with them around. But that's enough rant, let's get into the battle. I lead off with Taunt Dragon Dance Fracture to stop his Behem from Trick Rooming or Dusknor from Will-O-Wisping and hopefully get off some early damage, but I immediately abandoned that idea after taking a Life Orb Fake Out from Paragly, as I'm pretty sure Return is going to kill me before I even Dragon Dance once. I switch to Torterra to take it, but still take a bad ton from a Body Slam, and get paralyzed too. Now, I just want this thing to set up a Stealth Rock, that's all I wanna do, but I get fully paralyzed as he U-turns to Grand Bull, and then again as he goes for a Play Rough, so I am yet to make a move in this battle and I have already lost my physical wall. This is starting off great. He either felt bad for me or was predicting some kind of switch, so he then wastes a turn by going for a T-Wave as I finally set up my rocks. Then I let him finish me off, no reason to keep Torterra at this amount of health, especially that Paragly and Grand Bull were the two threats that it was supposed to stop in the first place. So yeah, as you would imagine, I am not too happy about how things went down so far, so I go straight to Magmar to start doing some real damage to his team, but don't do any damage whatsoever as Hitmore eats up my Flareblitz with its Flash Fire. It's okay, we've got Assault Vest Wigglytuff which can take even boosted Fire Blasts, but interestingly, he decides to set up a substitute on my switch. It's good to see a non-choiced Hitmore for a change. Then he goes for a Flamethrower, which actually does quite a bit. I still think of Wigglytuff as of kinda bulky poke, but it really isn't, and on top of that, I miss a Charge Beam, so I still haven't done a single HP damage to him. He then goes for a substitute for no reason. I really don't want him to go easy on me just because of my shitty luck, but it does allow me to finally get off a Charge Beam and boost my special attack a bit, and then, after taking another Flamethrower, I demolish him through the sub with a Hyper Voice. I know, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing in this game, but really, I only went for a Hyper Voice because he resists my other two attacks being Dazzling Gleam and Flamethrower. I completely forgot that Hyper Voice goes through subs in 6th gen, but let's just pretend that this is what I intended to do. Yeah, that's how we roll. He then throws in his Paragly for a quick revenge kill, but then I go to my Scarfed Rotom to do the same, and now that his Hitmore is out of the way, I have only one question. Who wants some Blitz? Damn, he still has this thing. Alright, let's calm down. No blitzing just yet. We're sucking the Fracture to get rid of Intimidate. Okay, now let me say that again. Who wants some Blitz? You? You got it. Out of my sight. Don't even know if crit mattered, don't care either. If it did, I well damn deserved it. Now he goes to his Golduck, pretty much telling me that he is scarfed, so I go to Skrelp and eat that waterfall up. Not really. It almost did half even with a resistance, but it's okay, because now we get to do some decent damage to whatever he switches to with a Thunderbolt. Well, maybe except a Dusknor, but I do paralyze him on the way. I bet he's really mad about that, especially that now he reveals that it is some kind of a Trick Room variant. Yeah, that part really screwed him over, guys. It's not like he outspeeds everything on my team now, but now he reveals a Focus Blast against my Rotom, so this is definitely not a regular Dusknoir set we are looking at, but it does give me an idea. I go for a trick and give him my Choice Scarf so that he is locked into a Focus Blast, which is resisted by Skrelp, though I'm pretty sure it would have been able to take a Shadow Ball too. The only thing that I got to do right now is switch to Skrelp. But I don't do that. Instead, I decide to wait for his Dusknoir to finish me off. But of course, the one time in the game I want my opponent not to get any form of hacks, he misses a Focus Blast twice in a row while the precious Trick Room turns are passing by, and by the time I take out his Dusknoir with a Blizzard and he revenge kills me with a Behem, the Trick Room is over, and so is the game. For me anyway. I bring in my Skrelp now, realizing that if he is running a Quiet Nature and no Speed IVs, it just barely outspeeds his Behem, but it turns out that it's not a super slow Trick Room variant, meaning that just one turn ago, Skrelp would have likely straight up one-shot this thing with Adaptability Hydro Pump, or at least brought it to the range, where it dies to its Life Orb recoil and give me a good chance of taking this game. But now, all I can do is wipe this Behem out of existence with one last powerful Flare Blitz, and then let his Golda get an easy revenge kill with an Aqua Jet, and that is the game. Good game, Shadowthorn. Despite all the haxes, I can't blame them for my loss. It was a bad play on my part that sealed the game for you. Still, it was a fun battle though. Classic PU action. Things come in, do damage, go down. Plain and simple, with that tiny surprise in form of Trick Room Dusknoir, just the way I like my PU battles. Hope you guys enjoyed it too, in which case, remember to rate the video and leave a comment on your way out, and as always, I see you all next time.